I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons. Really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons. Really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah.
They came from Cincinnati.
Cold and more I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the land.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bayshul Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down give to Tootin. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
11, add it.
Air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Ready, set. Hot.
Right to the air, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
11, Thomas. 11, 12, 12. Hot.
On first down, here's Burrow. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Silver.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Let's go.
At the 20-yard line.
On play action now, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
11.
It's a gain of 7.
12.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11. 180. What is that? 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
11.
At the 41-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Big 13. Stop.
Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough in incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
Maybe he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Here he goes, third and long. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Trying on fourth down, it's Lawrence. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Burrow on first down. Short pass brought in. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Hot. Right in.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey,
They go right back to ETN. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
23. Hey, tomato.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Pulled in at the 20. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Start.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Along the right sideline, there's space. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Nice drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Logan Cook on the punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Running in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals were running away so far with a 27-zip game.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan!
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So it'll be 2nd and long coming up, and that is on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Focus.
On 3rd down, here's Sutton. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. 11, Tommy.
Play action now. Burrow. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
And the Bengals first down.
First down carry for Brown. Has some daylight through the 40. There he goes, right sideline. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
We hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today is making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey. Tomato. Here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
That's good. We're on Jaguars. First down.
Red on red.
Looking to throw.
First down, Jacksonville.
Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get their first points of this game just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow now against the blitz. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. 11. 11, Thomas. 11.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Foyer Olukin with the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. He could do some serious damage.
On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. The Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Gun. 12. Right, 11 MT. 11 MT. Take. 11.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And they come up big on third down there with the set. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll take it in short of midfield. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Motioning Myers right. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gained 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars first down.
Red on red.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Here we go.
And the Jaguars first down.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Red. Focus, hot. 11. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. It's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13.
No give. It's Brown headed right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11.
Bengals first down.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11. White 80.
Brown on the inside give. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain.
11 Thomas.
Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
One play action here. Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gun.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now.
McPherson to kick
Here's
off
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Done. It's on touch.
Lawrence looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. And bring the tight end left. Lawrence working from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
And he puts together a nice return there to take us to the end of this quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Bengals football, Brock, and they have got to be happy about the lead that they have built so far. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he manages to find a little traction on that soap spiel as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
1-1, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Legs up. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Here we go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
11, 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Burrow now on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They've got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
11 MT, take. 11, it's just set.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
3rd down, get to Brown. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Here we go with Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
On one, ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
11, mighty. Gun. Stop.
He'll give up the middle to Piron. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Jaguars 14. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Jaguars.
All right, let's go.
1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Hey, go. Turn, it's a touch.
Inside give here for Tootin. Trying to power forward, but it's not going to get it. Great effort to hold him to just 1 yard. That makes it 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey.
Desperation time here. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Can. Back.
Design quarterback run here.